Good morning. It's day 63, I think, on the PCT. I am at my glorious campsite, getting ready to head out. We have 8 miles to the Kearsarge Pass trailhead, and we're going to do 0.8 miles on the PCT today. The rest of them are the trail to get off trail. We do have some plans to possibly be able to do some slack packing in other sections so that we don't lose the time. We've got like 4 days where we can't make it to the next place to get off trail before our flights in that period of time. So, but we want to keep hiking, so we're gonna see if there's any creative ideas that we can do. And then after that, we'll be flying out of Fresno and off for a couple days. All right. Oh, and food is down to 2 snacks and a tuna. And that should get us through to the trailhead. What the heck? But that's the trail. I kind of hate snow right now. Never thought I'd say that. Ooh, thought we were out of this, but I guess it makes sense that we're not. Well, I got off trail a bit because I was following a boot track that wasn't a boot track. Had to cross country through all this stuff. But look, right there is the trail. Coming sign. There we go. Heading to Kearsarge Pass. Oh, injury update. So, my shins are perfect. I'm not even felt a twinge in at least a week or 2. I'm still wearing the compression sleeves like every other day, or if I felt any issues, but I haven't needed to for a while. I was still wearing them a little bit for my Achilles. Not sure if that helped or not. Achilles are weirdly good, and I'm not complaining. The worst thing for them was the post holing, because they would get like randomly stretched and yanked on. But after that really bad day, and then I rolled everything out really good, they've hurt, but then they recover. And then they hurt, and then they recover. And they haven't been hurting first thing in the morning. So I think I'm on the upswing with those. And my elbow is just a little scraped, maybe a little bruise, and that's it. So I'm lucky with that one. It was really dumb to be walking on solid, smooth granite with microspikes. I just didn't even register. But, so I am good. And I was going to say feeling strong, but I'm a little strong at the moment. I'm climbing, and climbing is uphill, and uphill is hard. And I'm at like 11,000 feet or something. But anyway, I'm good. I'm 1 mile from the top of Kearsarge Pass. And I don't know where I'm going over, but it looks like a mile isn't enough to get up that This is back to the Sierras again. Well, I mean, look to the other side. Wow, look at that. The other side of that is Kings Canyon. Down there. We did it. Goodbye, PCT. I will miss you. Hopefully I'll see you in a day or two. And it lived up to the hype. Wow. Well, that was interesting. So there's a lot of snow coming down from Kearsarge Pass and a lot of switchbacks. One thing you need to know about when there's lots of snow and switchbacks or any trail is that often the boot track through the snow does not necessarily follow the trail 100%. Sometimes it's because there's dry ground a little to the left. Sometimes it's because whatever, it was easier for the first person that walked that to go a particular way. So it's usually fine to follow the boot track, and then you end up back on the trail. But I ended up way off trail. Not like miles, it was like 0.1. But I was following a boot track, and then suddenly it disappeared. And I'm like, I wonder which way it goes. And I had in my mind that the trail went a particular way. So I kept going that way, expecting to see the trail in the dry ground. Didn't see it. So I pulled up my app, looked at it, and I was like, need to go right. So I started kind of bushwhacking, going right, climbed through a snowfield with big boulders in it, which was actually a little scary because around boulders when snow is starting to melt, sometimes it can be hollow underneath because the rocks get hot and it melts the snow underneath, and then you can fall through and hurt yourself. So I couldn't stay completely on the boulders and I couldn't stay completely on the snow. So I was just being super, super careful and testing each spot. Texted my hiking partner my location. And the problem with that whole thing, that was all fine. Then, when I had looked, I didn't let far out update. So the little arrow was pointing in the wrong direction. It showed me I was going one way. It was actually going another way. And so I went the wrong way for quite a while. So when I pulled my phone out again to check it, it was further off trail. So I did some bushwhacking. It's fine. I didn't die, but that was not the greatest experience. That's the only time when I've been actually worried, because I knew that nobody really knew where I was if I were to get injured. But I did text my location on the Garmin, and that's probably as good as I could do right then. And I don't know, I'd say lesson learned, but I was following a boot track. I should have checked when I lost it. It is what it is, and I'm almost down, and look how pretty. All right, we are down. Now we just need to get a ride to town. That was nice, but I'm ready for a shower and some food. Look at that beautiful waterfall. We're headed to Bishop in a bus, and I'm gonna sleep so much sleep. It will be great. Well, we are at East Side Guest House and Bivvy, and it is absolutely amazing. Unfortunately, they only have room for one night, but they've got a whole kitchen, laundry, loaner clothes. The rooms are awesome. The showers are hot. There's a clothesline, and there's a huge yard for hanging out in. Love it.